Hello everyone, Reggie Time here, and we're just going to try a new format for reviewing a couple of hands today that I played. Excuse me, just see how you guys like it. If you like this format or prefer it to the scrolling of the hand history format on Skype for reviewing hands, please let me know, and we'll try and use this format going forward in future. Can't promise this is always the way we'll do it, but we'll do it this way for the time being and see what you guys think. If you do like it, please hit like, please hit subscribe, all of those things. And yeah, we're just going to look at maybe 2 or 3 hands because I don't have too long to make this video and it is just a trial. Excuse me, so here we are. We have Queen 5 in the big blind. We just check, we flop trips, we lead out. We get called in 2 spots, we turn a boat, we lead out again. Maybe could have gone bigger here. I think definitely I could have gone bigger there. And we get to the river and my thoughts were Rab, if he has a queen, he's going to bet if a check. Grab's a pretty aggressive player. He doesn't usually like calling, so when he does call, I think he's usually going to have some kind of made hand, a decent made hand by the time he gets to the river. And then Rob likes to bet too, so I wanted to try and get a check raise in here, not just a bet. I think if Rob's got a queen, he's going to bet. If Rob's got a 9, he might check back. If Rob's got a flush, he's going to bet. If Rob's got a straight, he's going to bet. There's like Rob's going to bet everything except 9x, I think, and we get to raise him all with all of those hands. Whereas if we just bet, he might just call. So check raising seemed better to me. At the time, you see, I went for a pot size bet at first, and I toyed with over betting, and then ultimately I decided to go with the check. And the raise, and luckily for us, Rab found a call, which is pretty damn nice. And we'll take that. So now the next hand I want to be finding is at 18 minutes. So let's skip all the way through to 18. Where we're going to be starting at here. I don't even know which table it's going to be on, but I guess we'll soon see. Yes, I know what it's going to be now. I'm going to start with the 9-10 on table 3. We raised, I didn't know Benj at all. He was a completely unknown player to me. We flop a good shot, 2 overcards, backdoor flush draw. Seems like a pretty damn standard c-bet to me. Benj calls, we turn the nuts with the good shot to the super nuts. So I'll go for a pretty big bet here because I just think he's not going to be folding too much on that turn that caught the flop. The 7 is going to hit him in a lot of ways. It's going to give him lots of 2 pairs. It's going to give him some smaller straights. He's not going to fold a flush draw still. He might have picked up a flush draw with the other club. So all in all, I think it's a great spot just to bang in a pretty decent second barrel, which we did do. And then the river comes the 4. And again, it's I like to go for a check raise rather than just a bet, because yeah, we can get called by all sorts when we just bet, and we do miss value. I mean, he might just check back some sets, which is pretty much a fucking disaster for us if we just check back sets. Well, I mean, he can have some 2 pairs he wants to bet. He can have some like miss flushes that he now wants to bluff with, given we've checked. And again, I just like checking here because I don't want to always be just check folding. So I think now and again, just checking with the nuts here to try and like hit a home run rather than just win a decent sized pot. We'll try and hit a home run instead. As you can see, I went up again thinking, should I just go for the big bet? Ultimately, I elected to check. Benj bets £4. We smash the all in button, then we do a little tank. Ooh, you know, we got it, haven't we got it? What we're going to do? We jam, and he snapped us off, and he had the 7-5, which is kind of unfortunate for him, cooler for us. We'll take it though. You know, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, and that one was a winner. So we'll try and find one more. We've got on minute 19, so can't be too far away. Where are we at? Yeah, it's going to be this Jack King, and I don't really remember it. But anyway, we raised pre-flop. Tomo, who was pretty loose aggressive in a bad way, 3-bet us. But to, you know, we could think about folding it. It's 7.5 lines more, but he's aggressive in a bad way. So I elect to defend. We hit the jack. I just check back to control the size of the pot. Don't really want to get check raised there. He leads the turn pretty damn strong, so I just call. River comes a 7, which I don't like very much in terms of like if he bombs again, what do we beat? I was thinking there, the thoughts if he bombs, we're just going to fold because he might just be dicking around with an overpair, something like that. But he didn't bomb. He gives us a pretty good price on the call. We're getting nearly 3-1 to call here. We lose to obviously aces, kings, queens, jacks, ace, jack. And I'm not sure my line at any point during this hand's been great. I mean, bet flop possibly. I think the turn call's completely fine. And this river, I think just because he was so like aggressive in a bad way, I kind of felt obliged. I had to pay him off. I didn't love it. I hate paying off in general. I didn't love the situation, but at the same time, you know, against these types of players, sometimes you just have to make a hand and just hold on. And that's what we did. And unfortunately for us, he showed us the 8-5 for the rivered straight, which is kind of unfortunate, but life goes on. So yeah, this is just going to be like a trial video, just to see what you guys think of it, what you think of the format. I won't be using OBS in future with the backdrop around it. I'm just doing it now because my Camtasia has the trials run out, so I'm going to have to like reset everything so I get the free trial again. So it won't always be this format. So don't think, oh, I don't like it because I don't like the backdrop. This backdrop is just a one-off for this video, just so I can get some feedback on what you think of the format of actually replaying the hands this way, rather than just scrolling through the hand histories on Sky, the raw data. So yeah, let me know what you think, and yeah, if we get lots of views, I'll keep doing it this way. If the views for this video aren't that much higher than the views of previous videos, then, you know, I'll probably just go back to doing the old-fashioned way. But yeah, we'll leave it there for now, and have a good weekend. Bye bye.